one thing John that mentioned right here was the community. Entrepreneurship it's a lonely world, specifically in a world of real estate, which is very, very competitive. So if you're a solo agent, you definitely need a mentor. 100%. That's the first thing. Now, you can get that type of mentality, that mindset and coaching level through a community of agents with the same mindset. And that's what we have at the Align Group. What we wanted to accomplish for the Align Group was providing tools system that you need as agent to scale.
This is exactly what you need to get you to the next level, is accountability. And we give you that on a daily basis. So at the end of the day, we care for you. We build the community. We're super hands-on with you, 24/7 available for you. At the end of the day though, the work is up to you. Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 1 of 3 on top trending questions that agents ask before joining the Align Group. So in this video, we covered what value you're gonna get from joining the Align Group, what systems you're going to get by joining the Align Group, what real production looks like here at the Align Group, and what mentorship, accountability, and leadership really looks like at the Align Group.
And John, I want to mention this. There are so many questions that comes in on a daily basis to us for the exclusive part of the Align Group and why is it that the Align Group is successful. Now, of course, in this video series, you and I will be covering these questions. So if you do have any questions, please put it down in the comment below and we'll be happy to include it in our videos and answering your questions. John, I'll leave it to you.
All right, so welcome back. My partner in crime, Mr. Axel Ziba, our team manager, and basically the guy who knows everything and does everything for our team. Once again, I want to thank you for all that you do for our team here at eXp Realty and the Align Group. So we're going to go into the questions that a lot of agents ask and what they want to know before joining our team, what we provide, what kind of environment, what kind of resources and tools. So let's take a deep dive on it right now. And Axel,
I agree, John.
If you want to go ahead and kind of introduce yourself as well, feel free.
Absolutely. And thank you for having me. I love this type of videos and podcasts because in this type of videos, we're going to be sincerely asking your questions. And as you said at the beginning, agents, they don't like hype. They like the reality. They want to know whether a team or a question they're asking is being answered. And in this video, John and I were going through a top trending questions that they search through Google, AI, or Reddit, or whatever. It doesn't matter where the question came from. It's a trending questions from an agent like yourself. And let's just deep dive right into it. My name is Axel Ziba. I'm the manager of the Align Group. I hate the name manager because I'm not managing anybody. I'm just there to serve the entrepreneurs like yourself scale to the next level with the help of this gentleman right beside me right there as a coach and mentor to the Align Group. So question number 1, can I ask that, John? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So the question 1 that came in, and it's very, very good question in my opinion. What is the value of joining the Align Group versus joining eXp as a solo agent? So what do they get in return? Let's just discuss this.
You know, I know that agents really want to know the actual difference, not theory, right? And, you know, the truth is most agents fail because they join a brokerage, but they don't have a system. eXp has a big system. It's already very robust. We at the Align Group just make sure that we get them plugged into the system, give them the resources and the tools. And the most important is actually holding them to a tight-knit community to have them really plug in and actually utilize the resources that we have. And what are they going to get with us is we get mentorship, we have coaching, we have accountability structures, we have skills training on a daily basis, and a plug-and-play pathway and roadmap into production. So agents who really join our team, we're going to have them double, triple, if not quadruple their production in their first year. So for example, when we interviewed Sohail, we know that when he came in, he was already very motivated, knows how to sell real estate. All we had to give him was the resources, the tools, the assistant, take care of their paperwork, and give them manpower so they don't have to run around all the time by themselves. What happened for Sohail was going from 17 transactions. In his first year joining us, he increased his production to 28 transactions. And this year, right now in 2025, he'll do 40 transactions. That's more than double his production 2 years ago.
That's amazing. And I want to add on one thing John that mentioned right here was the community. Entrepreneurship it's a lonely world, specifically in a world of real estate, which is very, very competitive. So if you're a solo agent, you definitely need a mentor, 100%. That's the first thing. And I asked John this question before. What is the first thing, if you have to go back on your days of starting your real estate, what would the first thing that you do again, or would you do differently? And he said, getting a mentor, getting somebody that can coach me on my day-to-day basis. That is extremely important. Now, you can get that type of mentality, that kind of mindset and coaching level through a community of agents with the same mindset. And that's what we have at the Align Group. You just have to enter the chat group of what we have at the WhatsApp, and the communication between the agents, the collaboration that is existing between them. It's an encyclopedia of real estate, and you can learn just from the chat itself. Going back to the benefits that they're getting, of course, and the tools and system. Of course, if you need a full list of what we provide at the Align Group, you know what? The link is just down here. Click on that one. Contact John or myself in here. We'll be happy to spend time with you. And we have another video. If you click on right on top right there, we've talked about the tools, the system, one by one, and we dig deep right into that topic.
So my turn to ask question 2. What systems, tools, and structure do I get from day one here at the Align Group when I join?
I think that's a tremendous question. And in another video, of course, John and I, we covered this in detail, but I want to highlight a few right there that I can put my hands on it. And I'm using my cheat sheet right here because there's so much tools and system that we provide at the Align Group. And I want to give it a little bit of a background, how these tools and system came to power. And in the other video, I remember I explained that to John of the experience that I went through with, having a blank menu right beside me, if you remember, and having the demographic of that location came into the restaurant, looking to the blank menu right there, ordering their sandwiches with their name right beside it, of course, for the next day. That's exactly what John and we have created. The foundation of the team was there for him for the past 20 years. What we wanted to accomplish for the Align Group was providing tool system that you need as agent to scale. And that is exactly what we're perfecting on a daily basis. Is it perfect the next day? Hell no. We're making this engine as we go. We're changing the oil, we're upgrading the system and making it better and better every day by putting the think tank and take a look at the trending in the industry. To name a few, when you start coming into our team, immediately you're going through rebranding and making sure your focus is in there. Of course, we're going to sit down with you and talking about the whys, the whos, and the wheres, and where you want to serve, what type of people you want to serve, and what type of a character you have. And based on your whys and all that, we're going to be helping you with your business planning for months to come. Now, every quarter we do business planning. Every day we have a business plan reporting, and annually, of course, with John and myself, we're running a business planning 3 months prior for you to be prepared for that. So definitely tap into those, and that's one thing that can change the aspect of your business. When we say business planning, trust me, those are just so detailed and so emotionally involved that you need to do this minimum once a year, at least once, and switch around and trigger it as you go moving forward. In many instances, I know in John's coaching, if an agent has had a goal of doing 10 transactions and they're in the trends of doing maybe 15, we adjust their goal to 20. And we're not afraid of that. So changing your goal and being with you down the road, making sure that you scale to that level, we're there with you every day, making sure that happens. Now, other than the business planning, few of the plug and play things that you can have is listing presentation. Now, our listing presentation at the Align Group is absolutely uncanny. And we're extremely proud of it. John knows it, the entire team knows it, and we're making it better every day based on people's needs, based on the trending that is happening in the market. We're adding extreme value into what we offer and to our 25-point marketing, and maybe at one point we'll increase that to 30, 35 as we grow we provide better services. And you can be plug and play into that one without inventing the wheel, as they say. The seller's guide, the buyer's guides, and the buyer's document checklist, the seller document checklist. Getting a help on writing a contract with an in-house manager. Again, I called myself a manager, but I'm there to serve you, making sure that you benefit those clients that you have. Having less paperwork and having the templated plug and play transactions that can serve their benefit, that's just a big benefit right there. For someone like Sohail that does around 40 deals in today's market, he mentioned we saved him hours and hours in just documentation and with our admin and with the help of the templates right there. If you want to get a list of many tools and systems that we have in order for you to be a plug and play and start benefiting from it, hey, just click the link below. Let's connect. John, the next question, it's really good. And this is the question that comes in most often because they need the support that they can get. And the question is, how hands-on is leadership and mentorship here at the Align Group?
Axel, you and I are to a fault so accessible. We're almost 24/7. On top of what EXP has to offer, which are 8 managing brokers and 250 support staff here locally to help us with our payouts, conveyancing, the leadership that we have here at the Align Group is accessible on a daily basis. Again, we have 5 calls every single week helping you on skill development, helping you on role play, helping you access seller scripts, buyer scripts. I mean, it's to no end. Training is available at all times, and the one-on-one care is available as well. We're going to do weekly and daily check-ins, accountability with you, for you. And, this is exactly what you need to get you to the next level is accountability. And we give you that on a daily basis.
Absolutely. And I totally agree with you, John. When it comes to us being there for the agents, now we're not looking at ourselves as a leaders or anything along that. This is an entrepreneur level progress together. We work together and we're here to serve you to get to the next level. That is given, and we've said that from the day first. One thing that we have as our daily routine, and I have that on my daily schedule, I have minimum of 5 to 6 agents that I'm touch basing on a daily basis, different people, to see how they're doing. Hey, how's your day? I was thinking of you. Let me know if I can help with anything. And that little touch point right there is the one that connects us together. We're a chain and we're supporting each other on a daily basis. We need that mental support. We want to know that there is someone in there that, hey, that person got me. It supports me. It supports me mentally for me to go further and further. And that little touch points, it means a lot to the team. And I know that I will never going to stop doing that. Now, in addition to the one-on-one touch basis that we have, of course, we have recently, of course, that we implemented, we changed that name. Instead of the team meeting on Tuesday, we changed that into Q&A clinic. We're there. We just open in the Zoom. The team can come in, ask their questions, talk about their challenges, talk about their wins and their insights. It's an open call that makes them talk and be participant. Now, one of the best actions that we have is prospecting calls. I'll give you an example. Today, I'm so stoked up. I'm so hyper about this call that it was so much energy that the people came together over the calls, over the Zoom, and we were prospecting. The number of calls, the number of texts, the number of emails going out, and the amount of energy in that call was so amazing that we were feeding off each other. Super amazing, super supportive. And an environment where challenges are more often being looked at than wins, especially in real estate, this type of environment, you're going to get that support, not only from us as people that we're running the team, but from the entire team itself. I wanted to put that out there for you guys.
Absolutely. And the one word that I keep coming back to, Axel, is you and I, we care. And it's the one word that we come from. That's always the intention, is that we care for our agents. And that's how hands-on we are. Basically, we're not, in short of doing it for you, like cold call for you, do your business for you, we're right there with you. So we're doing it with you, but we can't do it for you. It's kind of like coaching you how to, it's like kind of like coaching you on how to lift weights. We can coach you, we can do it with you, hold you accountable, but you still have to go to the gym and lift those weights yourself. So at the end of the day, we care for you. We build the community. We're super hands on with you, 24/7 available for you. At the end of the day, though, the work is up to you.
Absolutely. And I remember a few days ago, I remember texted you very simply put down, hey, the things that we do for the team, this is amazing. And I'm super excited. A few days ago, we created this, and we were leveraging ChatGPT quite a bit for the team, of course, in many different levels. But recently, in addition to the WhatsApp chat that we created for the accountability, and you, the master of that you're keeping the entire team accountable. And of course, they're keeping each other accountable on that. We've created this ChatGPT accountability pod for the agents to join and report for their day success, the number of contacts, appointments to contracts. And of course, the reason that we're using that is because ChatGPT can calculate it based on the report that they're putting out on a daily basis on the chat level. And then you can ask ChatGPT to give me a ratio of my contacts or number of contacts to number of appointments. And it does calculation for you. So we're really progressing on that one. And we're coming up with every trends, everything to serve you better on a daily basis. And that comes from straight from our heart. We want to make sure that you have anything and everything in your power from us so you can perform.
Absolutely. And that's how you make your business duplicatable and repeatable. So, all in all, for this question here, inside the Align Group, you're not invisible. You're supported, coached, and held to a high standard. So, question number 4 here, Axel, what does real production look like inside the team?
That's a fair question. Of course, on an average basis, the Align Group serving 300 homes and 300 doors and 300 families per annual basis. Now, each individual agents, they do produce based on them plugging into all tools and system and everything that we provide at the Align Group. And the more they plug in, the more they win. Let me give you some examples, and maybe that can answer that question. So Jennifer, she joined the team, 2 years licensed, no transactions, nothing. And the first month she took a listing, sold. And a few months after that, she kept the momentum start building up, and she's closing deals right after another. She's one of the kindest person in this planet. Esther, another success that I want to name in here. 1.5 years licensed with another team. Joined the Align Group, plugged and played. She participated, she's there. And this year alone, she's at 7 closed so far. So, hey, that tells us something in a way that we are providing some tools, some ground for you to be successful. We talked about Sohail, the biggest of all, from 17 deals to 40 deals, pretty much doubling the transaction based on plug and playing using the tools and system that we provide for you. Did I answer your question?
Absolutely. So basically, if they're not doing transactions, we're going to give you the resources. We are going to give you the tools. We're going to give you the support. We're going to give you the mentorship and the coaching that you need to get your production level up from where you were. So people who weren't doing deals 1 to 2 years before joining our group now are doing deals at a high level. So just for reference, in Greater Vancouver this year right now, and in the last couple of years, agents are averaging 1.7 transactions per agent. On our team, we're averaging 5.2 transactions per agent. So that just tells you a story about what we've been able to produce here locally with the Align Group in Greater Vancouver.
Absolutely. And as we said, you don't want to hear hype. You don't want to get hyped. You want to hear the truth and facts, and that's the truth and fact for you. Right there and then, we have success stories that we can share with you for just coming in and use your tools and system. That's a proven fact right there for you.
You grow faster around people who are producing at a high level because proximity is power. And if you're interested in partnering with us, feel free to go ahead and book a call with either myself or Axel, and we'd be happy to have a conversation with you. Guys, if you found this video helpful, useful, and valuable, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share it with a friend, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.